Mm-mm-mm. We're gonna have a good day. A good day today. We're gonna have a good day. Pa, 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 pa. Good day today. Pa, 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 pa. That's my song. Good morning, everybody. I'm drinking my tea. I'm making it noisier than it really needs to be. Um, I still have a cough, but that's all right. I've been doing all the right things. One thing I will remind everybody, if you're in the chat, like YouTube does this weird thing where you have to click live chat because they put you in top chat like right off the bat. It's like an automatic thing. So yeah, if you want to know everything about everything, make sure you're on live chat because I will be like hanging out in the chat. And I'm like, I don't know what they're talking about on the live stream. And then I hit live chat and then I can see everybody. Thank you for the well wishes and for everybody reaching out for when I was not feeling that well. I don't know. I mean, I watched Sonia had Ron Unconditional Love on, and he said he's been feeling the energy lately. And I know Terry had a cold, and then I'm not usually the one in the family that gets the cold first, so that was a bit weird. But here I am. So this is where we get to put in, or you can just write it down wherever you are, or think about it if you don't have paper. Things that you would like to work on. April is, all about spring and those things. The tulips, the daffodils, all of those are have felt the sun and are popping up, at least here in Idaho. And so hopefully we can be like them, and we can do some sprouting. One thing when I was doing the Reiki previous to this, it was really neat because for the client Reiki, I have everybody's name written down in columns because I'm really lucky to have enough to fill up a piece of paper. So I have 3 columns of names of beautiful souls and individuals. And what they did today, I'll tell you what the client thing was. The client thing was, it's like the energy was just, it's like almost like, what's blocking us? What are we tripping over? What can we do to make the flow better? So it went slowly up one column from the bottom to the top, and then it went over to the other column, and it just slowly hesitated on a few people. I could feel the things I felt were like heart issues. Definitely we'll be working with the heart and the digestion today. But then it just slowly went down through the middle column and then up the other one. And I just loved how it just went through. I could feel like each individual it was going through because, it was different. And so that was really fun. And then for all of us collectively, they right right away, they showed me this this clear tube. And when I called the Reiki in and through, they had my hands go like this, and there was this clear tube, and we were all in this clear tube as if it is like one of those like a soul tube. I don't know what it was. It was like I know Terry this morning was talking about ley lines. And I just loved her meditation this morning. So maybe it had something to do with the ley line, because it's like I could just see somebody like running, but they were suspended. It's almost like an action, like you're ready for action, but then you're kind of like suspended in that running posture. So I'm really curious to see if that comes up today with Tuta. Um, but yeah, definitely some heart stuff, some digestion. And then something really cool that they said was, yeah, opening up the heart space. And if we have a power switch in the different parts of our personal systems, and those could be systems like circulation. It could be our blood. It could be like any part of your body that you feel. It's almost like when you're the electrician, and you're working on the circuit box, or the power goes off and you find your circuit box, and you go back and forth, back and forth. Is it on? Off? Is it on? Is it off? So we're gonna work on that a little bit, just to see like which ones need to be reset, which I thought was pretty cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and say good morning to people. Annie Bear, hello, hello. April Fools, everybody. Be fun out there. I forgot to tell my teenager when they went to high school today, like, be careful. But then I started laughing, like, well, it's actually kind of fun to not know and then be surprised. So Annie Bear's going to do candy in the ice dispenser. I think that's very clever. Good morning, Fogo Pogo. And Sharon, hello. Sharon says big hugs to everyone. And happy birthday to everyone. Fogo Pogo, this is your month. I think that's what you wrote down below. Annie Bear. Hi, Maya. Maya's requesting healing for overall being. Back of neck, more subdued, for Annie. Okay, so overall being, the back of the neck. Okay. Just repeating it so I can remember. Hi, Richie's Reach. An ancient one at 36, Fogo Pogo. Lovely. Annie Bear, this is really interesting. Annie Bear says, feels like as we own who we are, things get easier for us as a group. Anyone else feeling that group energy? Fogo says yes. Hi, Hypnicity. Good morning. And Brenda, thank you so much for the donation. I appreciate that. And Sharon Robinson always has some good things to say. When the student's ready, the teacher will appear. Good morning, Ness. Energy issues for Ness. Yep. And Lori says, I'm feeling the group energy, Annie Bear. We all have had the soul connect in many other lifetimes together. It's not our first rodeo together. That's beautifully, beautifully written, Lori. Hi, Maddie Bug. Oh, I am doing better. How are you? Good morning, Jennifer. I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning, Rossi and Paisley. Yay! Look, all my favorite people. Hi, Millie and Lisa. Wow, look at us all hanging out here. Okay, I'm just going down to see what we're going to put in. Hi, Care Bear. So we got a couple kitties missing. So Care Bear says that their kitty won't come home. And Hypnicity, you have some kitties that are not home. Sweet Tooth needs controlling, Paisley. Yes. Those darn jelly beans. Michelle D says prayers for my mom who is Dying of liver disease. Yeah, holding you and your mom up. That's not easy. Transitions are not easy. La Luna, hello. Okay, everybody. Rossi needs help with the back, overall energy and clarity. Yeah, let's see what Tuta has in store for us. Just before I get into La La Land, I just want to let you guys know for readings this month, April's going to be really busy for me. So I will put, if you guys are looking for a private session, you'll notice that my schedule, I don't have anything available right now. And it's just because my personal life, it's a busy month for me. So I will be putting some up a little later today when I know that I will be here in my house at that time. But these are when you can normally find me live. And that's at Mondays right here, right now. Saturdays, I get the pleasure of hanging out with Terry at Holding Your Space. Sundays are always a hoot over on Sundays on the Sofa with Debbie, Lisa, and Kevin. And then some Sundays, not every Sunday, we do light language at 3 p.m. with Gerald and Karen, my buddies over there at Light Language. Excuse me. And let's see what else. But I just want to give you a little housekeeping is, oh, La Luna, I see that. Healing and prayers for the relationship with my son. Okay. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. Next weekend, I'll be at Gem State Comic-Con because my soon-to-be adult, their birthday's April 7th, offspring is having their first vending event. So that's what we're going to be doing next weekend. And then the next weekend I will be on. But then the weekend of 420, I'm going to a quick little trip to Sedona for a life celebration for my friend Joseph Greywolf. So that's where I will be on the weekend of 420. All the other times I should be around. So yeah. Okay, we're just going to get right into this. And so there will be some sessions because people have been reaching out because there's none on there. So yeah. My wind chimes are playing. I got my window open today. I don't know about you guys, but it's been very, 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 very windy. Yesterday was cray cray. Okay. They have a humor right off the bat. They're like, okay, everybody, make sure that we're going to power button down, power button off, and then power button on. They're showing me like the right around the waistline in the back, like that part of your back. And it's just like a little kid going into a room or a confused adult trying to figure out which light is which. Just turn your switch on and off, on and off, on and off, on and off, off, on and off, and then on. And just like in a big office, a big office building on our floor, whichever floor you're on, just see all of your systems coming online. Feeling that energy turning on. Just take special note. Is anything misfiring? Do you have any light bulbs that need to be replaced? Just launch an investigation. I can feel someone's shoulders, like where the backpack straps would be. I can feel that for somebody. Okay. Just taking a couple breaths in and out. Being here right now together. Right here, right now, taking this moment for you, for us. Yanu tia ko ka takana ye tia ma ko ye ma tia tia ma ko shima tia. Tia tia mo ba tio ba ko na ko ya pa shima tia. Ye pa pa ki ma na to ma ko shita ma ko ye pa ye ma tia na ma ko shita. Ya pa no ta no shita. It's like Tuta's reading the minutes from the last meeting. It's kind of like, this is what was happening and this is what we're going to be touching upon today. Yada yada yada. Kite no mapaku ya mama ishe patiano pitya pakonuto no makoshte tayewa. They're like, while we're waiting for everybody to gather around, yatu 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 yatu. Mama ye pakonatu kashema ye kauna kauna kauna. Welcome, 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 welcome. Yama tiu tia no paku na paua shema tiao. Mama kio tio no kushte tama yewa. They're talking about a ring. I'm seeing the ring. It's got the smooth band. Ku'anitita, makutita might be different for each other. And what gemstone is in yours? I can see a specific one. What do you see? Mama ko ya ma tia ma ko wa ye tita. And they're like, for the people who just celebrated, we get to have a scavenger hunt with this ring. Aduyanaka, aduyanaka. Matio mama tia pakushti ta ye manuni na mama kia papaku ishewa. Ye tita, ye tita. Kotano no shita yewa. So in our mind's eye, thinking about whatever ring is your ring, kuniatu, kuniatu, tiatio makupa ishtita, yetita, mauma yewa. Yes, it can be a bracelet if you don't want the ring. She's like, what about the whole set? Earrings, anklets. These treasures are yours. Manu, 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 manu. Yano tiama goshtita yewa. And just seeing them, tutonoshtita, papaku natu as it scatters, yetita mako yewa, tiano, 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 whether it's a squirrel taking it up or down or over, whether it's the wind, whether it's a bird, paano tiamako shewa, a whale, however it is that you see it. Totonoshtita, if it goes up, if it goes down, if it stays in the middle world, or if it goes into the ocean, where are the treasures calling you? And while we're on this adventure, just imagine the grandmother, like this little Asian grandmother, kind of, hunched over with age. And she's just like, it's just because I'm getting closer to the ground. And she comes in and she either puts warm socks on our feet or some slippers. For some people, she'll just put some traveling mud, whatever she's putting on our feet right now, even if it's just her hands, it's to energize us. And these are the things that help us travel to where our treasures are today. Aya mama kuya mako tiama kushtita ye pa ma pagiano tiamako. Ye tano tomoshita. They're talking about the candles, and they're like talking about how someone's candle can burn out. Yatuka play out. And they were saying, just like with the Reiki today, that we're going through the list of clients. It goes up one, but the wick, there's like a wick that goes through. It's like a continuation. So when we're taking on things by ourselves, yatu tanoshita, which is fine, it is a choice. Yati amako yewa, yano tamako amako shemaye, atiano kushtita, kushtita, kushtita. They're just like sometimes that can feel as if you're casting the net to catch the fish, but the net is really heavy, and you may not get the net out as far as you want. And so if we bring in our collective helpers, whether they're in the physical, outside of the physical, or the other places, unknown to me, you can really cast the net much further to catch the fish, to catch the stars, to catch the treasures. So as we stand here with grandmother, and we have our traveling energy in our feet, really envision where your treasures are. And those can be in the upper world, the middle world, the underworld, the ocean, wherever it is that you see that you're going. You can travel there by however it is you feel. Elevator inside a tree, a turtle, anything you call in that works for you. But just know that your team is going to help you on this journey, as we will all individually find our treasure, but we're all doing this together at the same time as well. Just knowing that there's other people here makes us feel good, because they're family. They're the ones we search for under the rocks. You know, when you find this rock and you like lift it up and you see the treasures underneath the rock, grandma says. Some of them slink away really fast. But sometimes they're like, hello, I've been waiting for you. And she says we get to imagine on this journey. Go get your treasure. Unanana makuye ta pa pa ye namawashe. Uka mama ye tita maukai. Ita mama ye tita. Tatuta mao, no, yatiano, no, mama ye. Tia na shtita mama ye. Where have those treasures hidden themselves? Mama ye tama. Yata na mama shiwa makuka ye. Maye tamakushiwa. Some of you might need to look through the eyes of an eagle. Kutita, to get the bird's eye view. This is how the animals help us. If someone's riding on the back of a turtle, might be a long journey, but it will be time to take in everything. Mama ye papa ye wa. Unamaku tato tamako. Yano yawa shematiano shiwa. So the grandmother would like to talk while you're doing this searching, just for your some soul talk. Yano na soul family talk. Mau ya kiamako. Manoka. And she's bringing in atutamako. Atitamaka ashiwa. Yanatamako. Kiamaku shena. Ka. To kianaka. Yamamagu. Yanoka. Tianui. Tamamao shimao akiowa. Nyama shit amakyama yam no kyanama ukata yanu inama mama yanu. The ancient ones are opening us up while we look for our treasures. Yapama maunu ta. Mau yanu papa mankyama mama ye Tanu atutita mama dizzy matutama oka mako ka ntu shiwa. They're bringing in the woman, the elder that travels with the shawl. She's come through before for us. And her feet has been on the earth for so long. There might be even some things growing, like sprouting from her feet. Because as we walk this long walk, our feet get weathered. And sometimes in our weathered feet, the skin gets thick. And the skin might crack. And what things can grow in a crack? As if the soil can house the seed. She's talking about like the story of Johnny Appleseed. Yatu, and how he's like throwing out the apple seeds. Yatu, with like a pot on his head. She's like, the one that walks the earth. For the long story, Manui Kamawashima Yanoshtita. She does it in a way where the seeds are picked up with her feet. As she goes on her journey, the seeds fall. They fall from the trees, from above, from the wind. And they land in her hair, her long, messy hair. And is there a squirrel in the hair? Probably. Yeah, ma. Akuna nuya. Atunama kona. Yatiama kushewa. Yetita. And what a beautiful way to think of us as the carriers of the seeds. Makonama. Wushe. I wonder. Makonatita kushtitano koyewa. Is it like the ovary that only has a certain amount? Yako. Or is it endless supply? Makushena. Yanu, and opening up the crown of our head. Maukya. Tanuka. Paita. Ma papa. Yeah. Mako eshemaye. Okyanu Yeah, Toyana Kyawa. And she's funny. She's like, just imagine that there's an octopus on your head. And it is like working the top of your head. Omo me shepoma. Yetiamo popopogyamo shematyo shtita. Like with its little suction cups. And it's like, open up, open up. Tiama, kawa, shema. Yay, like squeezes and then pop, 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 release, squeeze, pop, 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 release. Yatoma, as if he's trying to open us up like a pickle jar. Mako, oyana, yano, kiana, shtita. Do we twist? Yatota, yatota. Do we tap? Mama, 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 yeah, paukona. We have so many interesting ways. Oh, we're so clever, she says. Atiama, mauku, mauku, tiomo pakushiwa. And she says, what if there was the sacred smoke? Makunatuya, matunakuya makoshtita. And she has it in her hand, kutama koshtitayewa. And she blows it on the third eye. Mauka, mauka, fly with the birds. Anu, anu, anu. Ayama pauyawa. And just seeing that there's an ocean around us, even though there's birds and the octopus, kutita, kutita, he releases and we say, thank you, octopus. Anu, anu, anu. Flying and breathing underwater. It's crazy town. Mantu papa, naka, 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 naka. And that's what the wanderer, Kotita Noshita, the earthwalker, says. Yanu tamako. It can be crazy town. Manu paku shewa. We are here right now in this time. Pokotito Noshita as we know it and perceive it. Mako nako kapa kuyawa. Anu yatako nakoshtitayewa. And she's saying that Mako na pashtita, just as you start teething, almost as if you're like really biting into something. And we transition out like a butterfly. Mako ya tuta mako ishewa, no longer the caterpillar. Kotita here on earth. Otionko or whatever planet. Yatia mako atia pako amako ishewa. Yetita mako yawanu kai. And you like think of the story of the caterpillar and the butterfly. Otu no kushtita, and sometimes we feel like that. Some of us feel like we've lived 7 to 10 lifetimes in this one. Panupa, wushtatana yamawa, wushtatana mawa yewa. She is saying kunatyoko shinama yewa. When we transition, pakunatyoka makushtayewa, that they're showing me a raven and the eyes of the raven, of the birds. Mautuyama, pakuyewa, to feast our eyes here. Makuyama. Ayewa, not necessarily feasting our eyes. Yano taku yamakuyewa. Yatuno paku shewa. She's saying that when we're walking here on the earth and the bird goes over, you say, tuka, tuka, tuka. Ye namash ta yewa. I see you. Ka no papa nui. Oh ya, oh ya. Aya no mama kushtita. Do I know you from another time? Batnu, batnu, batnu. Say hi to my family. Kuka, kuka kaka yama. Mama, tiu 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 no 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 shtita. Good luck to you. Anu, 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 anu. Paoi, paoi. Ta na 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 na. Ka oshamawa. Matiano kaiwa. Oka. Manu takushtita. Patio no pakuna bako ishiwa. So maybe it's like the wick through the candles. Matu no makushtita. Where there's no burning out. Unata, unata, unata. And of course, they're saying, tutamakushtita, just like a beeswax. Tutamakumakushtita na kyawa shematiano. Some people can burn faster. Tutamakushtita kuna, some slower. Mama yewa, tutamapa washewa. Just referencing the ones that come in and leave. Tutamakushtita mako yewa ma yewa, sooner than later. Manu, manu, manu. Yatutonoshtita, and they're showing me the two swans that swim up to one another. And they touch their tutanokoshtita, their foreheads to one another, as if in greeting for their loved ones. Tutamakushtita, thank you for being here. Kiano, 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 stepping out of the physical, kiano tonoshtita, into the bird. Manuna, manuna, beautiful. Kotatanoko makoshemayewa. Yano tamakushtita. And so, with all of this being said, she says, Makoyawa, hold the treasure, your treasure. Onatuti tama, wear it, hold it. Makuta, makuta, makuta. Tutita, tutita. Mano nanaku paosha matya. Yetita, and find yourself near the still water. Manu, for the reflection. Manui. I have a feeling some people might see their reflection in like the aurora borealis, the northern lights as well. So if you're seeing it somewhere else, that's fine. Matuti. Matuti. They're like, don't forget the crystals. Yatuti. They're reflective as well. And as you see yourself, matutano, in this reflection, holding their treasures, just gaze upon yourself. Are the treasures glowing in the reflection? Do they have a song, a pitch? Do they have a temperature? Or a scent? And this is where we get to open up our heart space to our reflection. And we get to just look at ourselves and say, wow, look at the treasure you hold. It's so sparkly, it's so special. And if someone is not holding jewelry but a bird, they're showing me a little bird. Good on you, they say. Whatever the treasure is, they say. And just looking at the this flowing, moving like ripples through your patutano kushtita reflection. Feeling your energy, lower your shoulders. Feeling the crown of the head where the octopus helped. The third eye where the sacred smoke was. The throat area. And seeing as if the crown is open and there's this beautiful, like Niagara Falls, this beautiful waterfall coming down through the crown of the head, going through the throat area, the neck area, cooling any inflammation, any aches and pains, and really cooling, almost as if it's surrounding your the upper back, the mid back, as if it's this special water is like almost rocking us from the inside and saying it's okay. It's as if we're a child that needs to burp. They're like, we need to open up this space that's on the back and through the heart space. Anuina, anuina, just really rocking the water inside of us to let anything bubble in, bubble out. Grandma is patting our backs as if we are her child. She's like, yes, I smell like the earth. Yes, you might get a creepy crawler on you from hugging me. And yes, you're welcome. Maybe some of my seeds are for you, child. She's like a whole A whole many lifetimes live on me. Kunatu ma'ishtata onako onaka mako ma'shimatua ashema yewa nakayewa. Manuna konatya. She knows how to walk on the earth without being seen. Atuta unatya makushtita. There's like a certain path she takes or finds. Yatoti tamako ashtatano yamako yawa. The birds might know it. Makuya patu, the birds might have shown them. Paanatu nyapakuma, the hummingbird, the red bird as well. Kumaka yawa. Anuya, anuwa. Just slosh that water around and see if there's any movement. And open up like where that hollow bone, just open up from your chest all the way down to your toes. Just open it up so that water can drain through. Alu. Oh, Matyo, good job. Matyo, no, kiawa. And they say, you know what's so great about this water, matuna kuwa, that we drained? Some of the water stays, yado, to offer the hydration for some of the seeds that just came through for you. Anotyo mapaku matota yeta atutono mako shewa nui tamako shewa naka yanui. And we see the grandmother. I see her backing up as if she's going into the tree. And she's walking backwards and saying, bless you, katuta kuta, thank you, for spending this time with me. I shall see you again. Just taking a moment from this crazy town trip, saying hi to any helpers and show gratitude for any helpers. Calling in any of your loved ones or animals. Titano. You can ask them a favor or just say hi. And just say, wasn't that fun? Did you see what I just did? And it's as if our the ones we love out of the physical are handing us the treasures as well, like more treasures. They treasure us. And they say some of us are in the rough, in the raw, and some of us are polished. Some of us sparkle so bright with that reflection that it's a piercing light that travels and travels and travels. But some of us are of the raw, where it's like the earth soul, the earth song. Lives. Yanu. And there are others as well. And seeing all the helpers backing up, animals, people, the ones I'm unaware of, just backing up as they look at us. Oh, someone's owl is here. Just looking at them backing up. And knowing that we're not alone, because we have this beautiful community, but we also have our helpers as well. And I just ask before we come back from this, just checking in with your heart space and checking in with your back on the other side of the heart space. Something special about the opening and the seeds and the water. And I hope we get to find that out together. Wiggle your toes when you're ready. Wiggle your fingers. Do you still have grandma's socks on? I love when they come in with the stories. It's so, 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 so special. So I will be here next Monday as well. So you can find me there next Monday. I hope that you guys got something out of that, whether you're watching it today or whenever you're watching it. I hope you and your treasures are doing well. You are treasured. And I really love all of the support that I did see. And I know grandma can be like, when the grandmother elder comes out, she can be a bit rough. But I really love that they're not really guiding us in a way. They're not like, go down that path, or get out of the jungle, get out of crazy town, go into crazy town. It's like they just really love watching where it is that we go, and maybe we do like a 90-degree turn of where we thought we were going, and we're still supported in that way too. Yeah, Richie's Reach. I felt like there was totally different teachers, and I think that might be why I got the cold when Terry's rock people were coming through. Like before I met up with Terry to talk about her language, it was coming through me um, just a little bit, and so I think it brought up some dust. And yeah, definitely different people and visions today. Yeah. La Luna felt deeply personal, deep gratitude. Yay. Well, they love, love, love you back. I'm definitely, La Luna says, I'm definitely the raw, rough of the earth soul. Birds in my hair, plants in the cracks of my feet. Oh my God, where they're like, what can grow in your crack? And I'm like, a 13-year-old boy inside me is just like, you don't want to grow anything in your crack. Oh my God. So funny. Paisley kept seeing the weeping willow trees and the pussy willow bushes. Speaking of cracks. Just kidding. Must be the seeds passed to me from grandma. And the swans. Oh my God, the swans. Okay, so I'm going to Sedona like the weekend of like 420 for the life celebration of my friend Joseph Greywolf. And every time I go to Sedona with this group on a retreat, we always go to this place called Shaman's Cave. And in Shaman's Cave, there's drumming, there's channeling, there's connections, and all this cool stuff. And the swans came in, and they were swans, that were connected forehead to forehead. So I'm glad that meant something to you too, Paisley. Yeah, the ravens, Lisa. Pretty cool. Lori, my heart keeps smiling. I just loved how quickly she would speak. Oh my gosh, I loved the attitude. It was so fun to feel the attitude and the different voices. It was really fun. Yeah. All right, let's go carry on. Oh, hi, Desert Dawn. Welcome. Okay, let's carry on. Oh, Desert Dawn, you're going to be in at the Sedona retreat with Kevin, Lisa, and Jeffrey. I'm going to be there too, so I will see you. Oh, and if anybody is interested in the retreat with some of your favorite people, I think I saw yesterday or the day before, there's only 5 spots left. But there's an additional 2 spots left if you feel called to go, but financially it's going to be a bit of a burden. They have two spots for the for the retreat, not the 2 days after for Reiki, but the, you know, the meaty part with the classes and whatnot. That part is going to be a gifted. So you guys would have to. I'm thinking you email something. Just email it, and they're going to choose 2 people. But if you're fortunate enough to pay, there were 5 spots left. But I'm going to be there. Thank you, Richie. Scholarships. It was not coming to me. Yeah, if you do get the scholarships, they do say that that's for the retreat only, where there's classes and there's some meals. You can check it out at jeffreypeck.com and to learn more about that. So I'm going to write it down. I always spell Jeffrey wrong. So you guys probably know him from the community. I always spell it Jeffrey. Guess what? That's not how you spell Jeffrey. So yeah, you guys can go. Oh, if you could only travel to this state. I know, Fogo Pogo. That would be fun to see you. But yeah, if you feel called and you can see me. I'll be there learning. All right, everybody. You guys take care. Have the best week ever. And yeah, pick up those seeds as you walk along. Goodbye. Oh, that's what I was trying to say, Richie. Thank you. Yeah, it's for the event only. You still have to fly there, pay for the flight, pay for the hotel. You have to do that. It's for the event only, for the scholarship. Well, and if you can pay too, that's only for the event only. Not the best salesperson. But you can check it out at right here. Not that, that's Paisley. Right there, jeffreypeck.com. Bye, everybody.